Welcome back to the Duck Call Room, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. It is.
Si seems excited.
Oh, well, he should be excited. He's 78, baby.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Well, thank you.
How you feel?
78.
How does that feel?
It
Yeah.
sucks.
I was expecting a little more prognostication from you.
Because your brain says, hey, I can do that. Then your body says, hey, fool, you can't do that.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore.
I bet you can.
Do you remember when?
Here's the question of the day.
Uh-oh.
Deal or no deal?
Deal.
It depends on the price inside
I
Mr.
don't
Mandel's
think-
box.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I don't think they're going to take the deal.
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah, I'm
that
talking-
deal.
Yeah, that deal. I don't think they're going to take
You've been watching the news, Si?
Yeah, I watch it. Yep. It's pitiful.
I got some advice for you. Quit watching the news.
Hey,
He can't.
well, no.
You don't know how to change a channel.
And he ain't
Here's
figured
what-
out how to
here's
work
what
that
gets
Xbox
me,
yet.
Okay. You talk about a waste.
What is?
Because, hey, there has been $270 billion spent
I ain't got that kind of money.
and there's nothing left of what they spent the money on.
It's typically how bombs work.
Yeah. Oh, boom.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Kind of like a firework. You spend the money, you
I
watch
could-
it
I
go,
could-
and then it's over.
It makes you feel
I
good.
just couldn't believe that when I seen that on the TV.
What, 270 billion?
$270 billion.
Yeah. Well, when you can name your own price, you can make that number as big as you want it to be.
Mm.
So.
You talk about waste and abuse.
Waste, all that abuse.
Hey,
What would you do with 270 billion, Si?
whatever I wanted to.
So if you wanted to drop a bomb, you would?
Well,
I would
guess,
high
hey,
fence Caney Lake, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Nah.
You could buy the whole lake and every house on it, and it would just be yours.
No, then
I'd be that one hole.
That wouldn't accomplish nothing.
Yeah, it would.
You'd have
You
to.
wouldn't even know if you bought it. You wouldn't even ever go to fishing. I'm serious. You would never go.
Why not?
You just wouldn't.
Because you got it. Well,
78
you
years
own
of
it.
wisdom.
You
I'm
own
just
it.
wondering
Hey.
why.
You would never go.
Like to know, Si, if he had 270 billion. I bet it wouldn't take that long to get them teeth done.
Well, hey,
I bet you all his buddies
I
would be real
probably,
happy.
I would probably give it away.
Just give it away.
No, I'm serious.
Via
I
the
would
poker
probably
table?
Give it away.
Via the poker table or just in
Right.
general?
No, everywhere. All right, I'm
Would
gonna-
you ever drive
I'm-
again?
Huh?
Would you ever drive again?
No. Hey, this boy wouldn't ever get in a car. No.
You wouldn't get in a car. How you
Hey,
gonna get
hey.
places?
I'd drive a jet and land. Hey, I'd be in a jet everywhere I go. I'd go a jet.
But like if you were just going to chicken fillet.
Huh? I wouldn't go nowhere. They'd bring chicken fillet to me.
But that already happens.
That's a good point.
Yeah, he ain't going nowhere.
So you would never.
That's where, hey, the little phrase is absolute power corrupts absolutely. That's where that phrase comes from.
Yeah.
Because when you got all the money in the world, hey, I'd light cigars with $100 bill
Just because you could?
just because I could.
Yeah.
He was gonna give it away, but then he thought about lighting a cigarette.
Well,
Well, that'd be
I-
good for your lungs.
He's 78.
No, it ain't. Hey, that's why I got that stupid thing right now. Is I was stupid and smoked cigarettes because the government lied to me. You can't trust the government.
They lied to you?
Yeah, they lied to me.
What did they
They
tell
used to tell you it was good for
Oh,
you?
yeah. They used to
Yeah,
say
they said
cigarettes
it's
were good for you.
Oh.
Hey,
I did see an ad one time for a healthy new snack called sugar from like the 1950s.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a teaspoon of sugar will help you every day.
Yeah.
And I was like, that seems outrageous.
well, that's something
I'm
that
gonna
tickles
find
me. Okay, because for all my life, they've always been saying, "Oh, this is bad for you. This is bad for you. This is bad for you." Milk's bad for you. Eggs are bad for you. Bread's bad for you.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome to life. Life is bad for you.
Well, there's a lot of things that's bad for you.
Yeah, that's right.
So I turned 78 and went dark on
Hey,
it.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
hey, I'm just that's what all our great minds.
Well, think
you know,
about
all-
this. It was first, 30, 40, 50 years ago, everybody smoking cigarettes. Then all of a sudden they say, well, cigarettes are bad for you. Remember when your mama passed away?
Oh, yeah.
How old,
yeah.
well, how old was
Hey, Phil said, when Mom passed away, Phil said cigarettes finally got her.
she? At 98.
40, 94.
94
Took her 94 years to get her, but it got her.
Then you got the snuff. We know it's
yeah.
not good for you. It rot your gums, give you cancer.
Oh,
Then
nothing's
you got
good for you.
But now they got the vapes. They don't even know what that's going to do to you.
Well,
You're
no,
talking about putting water in your lungs.
Yeah,
I don't know if
yeah.
that's a good idea.
I'm out on that.
Yeah, a lot of people
You got,
do the vape.
what is it? It's like fantasy. Everything's fantasy today.
Oh, yeah.
Now you take
Nothing's real.
Well, he's talking about when you take a puff on the vape,
Oh.
you start to fantasize.
You still, and now,
It's like you're a fake
another,
cigarette.
That's another good thing that's in the news. Psychedelic drugs.
Yeah.
Oh,
The press is into that, buddy. Hey,
oh yeah, Abigail.
we're going, but hey, I like it because here's the deal. Another thing is the right to try. You're dying. You got some kind of disease. You're dying.
Yeah.
And hey, they have a drug over here that says, hey, it may help you or it may not. Well, if I'm dying, hey, who cares?
Yeah.
Take it.
give it a whirl.
You ain't got nothing to lose.
Give it a shot. Give it your best shot.
Yeah.
This
It's
is
a
from the
willpower.
50s. It was in magazines. Have a soft drink before your main meal.
Oh,
Sugar might be the willpower you need to curb your appetite.
Huh.
So whatever they're telling us now, one day there's going to be kids in 2072 laughing at whatever we're doing.
But I wonder if that's not a little bit actually true.
Have you seen that?
no, if you drink a Coke before
Have
your
you
meal,
seen the
Hey,
new,
hey, hey, I'm talking
commercial
about
that's on?
I'm talking about Coke back then. I'm talking about before we figured out all the additives and other junk to put in it. When Coke would actually
maybe.
go bad,
Cane, sugar.
you know, like when it was just actually real sugar and not this processed junk, that the high fructose corn syrup and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I saw that deal with Trump and the Ibogaine. I also noticed that Marcus Luttrell was behind him, and if it were for Marcus Luttrell, I'm willing for anybody to go ahead and do that.
Ibogaine?
Yeah,
I don't know what we're talking about.
it's like that's that deal Aaron Rodgers did.
Well, he's normal.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm trying to think of the most popular ones that would know. I mean, I think Theo Von's done it. They call it ayahuasca and other things, but it's really
You're really going down a path here, Martin.
Oh yeah, I'm in on that. I'm in on psychedelics, man. Microdosing mushrooms. It seems to help these people that got PTSD, man. And if we can help those soldiers with that stuff, I'm in on it. Like again, if Marcus Luttrell says it's good, if it worked for him after what that man saw
He saw
and did, you may at least ought to give it a whirl.
When
That's all
I
I'm
look
saying.
at things like that, hey, that's why when I read something happens in the news and a vet's involved, I said, well, you know, if you fool with a veteran, you're really stupid because hey, you're fooling with nitroglycerin.
Yeah,
because it could go off on you at any time.
Yeah,
because you don't know what that man's been through. Okay.
I mean, most everybody's seen Luttrell's movie, and that was the movie. I mean, I couldn't imagine what he saw in real life.
Well, no. If he talked to Phil and told the whole story to him, and Phil related some of it, to me, and I said, "Good grief!"
Yeah. But
I said that's unreal. But what was unreal is every time he'd have to jump off a mountain to get away from him, his M16 would end up, he's tumbling down a mountain.
Yeah.
And when he stopped, his M16 would be in arm's reach.
That's what I'm saying. If
Just
it can
insane.
work for that man, then it's at least worth a try.
Oh no, because here's the thing, you don't know what if it's bad or good for somebody.
No.
And that's like doctors. The reason doctors can't help our vets, they ain't been through what they went through.
Yeah.
Well, hey, if you ain't been through it, you can't tell me nothing.
Yeah. There you go.
One of them deals, hey, that's one of them things, hey, if you didn't experience it, hey, hey, dude, put on my shoes and walk in my shoes for 5 miles.
Look, it's 2026 and starting a business can be intimidating, but you know, we've got a company that will help you take the guesswork out. And that company is Shopify, because using them, man, they make life easy, right? It helps when you have a partner like Shopify on your side to help. Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S., from household names like Mattel and Heinz to brands just getting started. With hundreds of ready-to-use templates, Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store that matches your brand style. Shopify is packed with helpful AI tools that write product descriptions, page headlines, and even enhance your product photography. Look, guess who else is Shopify? Duck Commander, Strut Commander,
Honey Hole.
Commander, Honey Hole.
Shopify just makes it
all
easy.
Shopify. You know why? Because it's easy and we don't know what we're doing. They even run our storefront in there. And it's time to turn those what ifs into with Shopify today. Sign up for your $1 per month trial today at shopify.com/
Duck.
Go to shopify.com/
Duck.
That's shopify.com/
Duck.
Would you ever take a psychedelic just for fun?
He does every time he goes to bed.
I was gonna say,
No.
Just in his own mind.
No.
He don't need them.
No, for one of them, well, hey, I'm out of my mind anyway. But, so I don't need no drugs. I get high enough on what I just, get
Si's
into.
high on life, y'all.
Yeah, just laugh.
On 78
Yeah.
years of life.
Yeah.
you got to have
That's
2
it.
whiskey drinks just to have a conversation with him.
Hey, Stone had to read my book for me, and hey, he said he still ain't got over it.
It changed Stone.
He said
I
he-
remember.
He said he still ain't got over it.
I had to go to therapy.
had to go to therapy.
But look, I tried being normal.
Have a
When?
pause.
Hey, I tried it for about 10 minutes.
Okay.
Hey, after that, no, I went back to bed. Hey,
Well,
crazy
ain't
as
nothing
him. with me.
normal about your family.
Hey.
Nothing.
Well, like when here's these women. They have babies, and then the baby, they take them to the doctor, and they said, yeah, he's got this and this and this, these 3 things, but it's okay.
Yeah.
He'll grow out of it. Well, everything a baby has, I've had it all.
What?
Everything.
Okay, everything.
Chicken pox? Like, what are
I've
we
had
talking
all.
about?
Yeah, all
Measles,
of it.
Chicken pox, whatever
he's immune
whatever
to all
a
of
kid
it,
can
yeah.
have, I've had it.
Oh yeah.
Dementia, hey, I was born with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Phil called me in there one day. He said, "Hey, it's worse than what we thought." And I said, "What are you talking about? We thought Ma and Pa were third
Yeah,
cousins.
third cousin.
Turns out they were second cousins." I said that explains a lot. So then I look at my wife in a whole
I
different
love it.
manner now.
The Robertsons have always been transparent.
Oh yeah,
Transparent.
Yeah.
that's a true story.
That's
What
a true
you see-
story.
Oh, yeah.
What you see, baby, is what you get.
So your parents were second cousins?
That's what they say. I don't
That's the
know.
result right there.
Okay.
Martin, you're a biologist. Care to chime in?
Yeah.
I mean, lion breeding works in cattle.
Oh yeah.
Works in cattle, works in deer. I don't know about humans, but
Works
We
in
tried
fish.
to find a girlfriend when we had family reunions.
Okay.
the family reunion was just like y'all speed dating.
That's right. There you go.
Not a lot of people in Vivian. Are we positive Kay and Phil aren't some sort of cousins? Pretty sure we are.
Hey, when you get good DNA, hey, you run with it, boys.
Or perhaps y'all are the only people that can stand each other. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways to look at that.
When you get good
Well, hey,
DNA,
look,
I bet it's just like you said, if you ain't walked a mile in my shoes,
Well,
don't tell me
no.
what
Hey,
you
it's
to
all
do.
about perspective.
Hey, is your house done yet?
No.
How much longer you got?
I think they're finishing the paint today and putting everything back where it
Okay.
And I
So you-
think they're hooking up my stove and my water sink in the kitchen.
they just gutted that thing.
Oh, hey. that's
I'm looking forward to coming back over. Does it look different?
Yeah, it looks different.
They
Well,
built
hey,
a new house
you
just
like it?
inside the
Oh,
old
no,
one.
no, that's $100,000.
100 G's,
Good
baby.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I said when it happened.
100 G's.
And you've been in an Airbnb for
$100,000.
3 months.
Well, hey, you got to think about it. They
Hey,
stripped
manufactured
that
home.
thing down to the studs.
I know. I'm just wondering why you didn't pop the axles back under it and start over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haul that thing off, get another one.
Yeah.
It'd have been the same price. 100 G's.
I don't know how much is a SiPad going for these days.
Well, that's a 3-layer one there, so I don't know. But
Yeah, it comes in.
I mean, it just
18 wheelers.
it just seems like
I mean,
for
but
100 you could have
Oh,
done
boy.
you could have made some better choices.
Yeah, you got fleeced.
Well, hey, here's the deal.
I'm just
That's
saying,
what my woman wanted. That's what my woman got.
Now I understand.
I will
that.
never
Because
pass
hey,
up
I
an
didn't
opportunity
care.
to show this.
Yeah.
The SiPad, the
'Cause, hey,
best
I
home
didn't
for
care,
relaxing.
Does that have a camouflage skirt?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Limited edition, baby.
Yeah. That'd be Realtree Max 5 on the bottom of that baby.
If any of you live in a
remember that.
SiPad currently, could you send us an email, let us know how it's going, if it's going better than the triple version?
That's
If you had to also gut yours and spend $100,000.
that's
Hey, that's
so
a,
good.
That's a big one there, though.
Uh,
The first one was a little old bitty thing.
That's so good. Look at Si.
Si had his own brand of
Mobile home.
modular
Mobile home.
homes.
Hey,
Pre-manufactured.
It ain't a mobile home.
You can put towers on it. It's
Right.
mobile.
hey,
It ain't mobile.
you know how Warren Buffett made most of his money?
Uh-uh.
Mobile home.
Really?
Look it up.
It's a modular.
I'm sorry, I can't. I'm too busy
Modular.
looking at
Wait
the
a minute.
camouflage
Does
background
that come with the SiPad?
of the TV and the SiPad.
There it is.
Gotta have TV.
That was it.
TV.
Gotta have TV.
There-
Holy
Uh,
cow.
That's amazing.
I wonder how many. of
And
those-
that's only what, 12 years ago, 10 years ago?
There's people still living in that.
oh yeah. I wonder how many of those they sold.
A bunch.
Have to call to find folks at Clayton Homes figure it out. I think we need to run it back, Si.
Bunch.
What would you change about it?
Oh, wait, there's more. There's more advertisements.
Look at, well, he was Clayton Homes.
Check out my pad, Jack, the
Oh,
SiPad.
That one's got a nice little earth tone outside. Okay.
Boys.
Look,
Oh,
Clayton
hey,
Homes, but
They ain't-
2013,
hey.
13 years ago.
the marketing was aimed to please.
That is so good. We
I
need
mean, it ain't a bad little place. I could do without the camouflage accents on the inside.
No, man, you got to have that.
Well, hey, Al's got one. And hey, that thing's beautiful.
A SiPad? He don't have.
No, he has a big one. So Clayton Home.
You got a even bigger one.
No, Al's is bigger than mine.
No, yours is a triple.
Hey,
They had to
Al's
get 3
bigger than
18-wheelers. Al only got 2.
mine. Al's got the biggest one.
You remember when Al moved into that thing? Remember Willie?
I ain't gonna say it, but yeah, it was amazing.
Now I look across my pond and all I see is a trailer.
Oh, the friendly confines
Now he's got Christian there for a blocker.
for a blocker.
Oh man, he used to rip Al so much on that. Golly, that was funny.
Trailer.
That was so good.
A trailer park.
Hey, I got nothing.
No, it just the way he used to talk about it.
If I run out of money, I'm gonna put a trailer right there on the other side of Willie.
He'd be surrounded by
Just
it.
surround him.
It'd be in Tornado Alley then.
That's where my mama and papa lived in a trailer right there beside Willie's house before.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, where the backstop ended up, right?
Now where the basketball court is now
Some of the best years of my life were in it. I was living in a trailer.
on Caney Lake.
Yep. Well, that and I live in that trailer right next to Phil and Kay.
Oh, that too.
Mm.
I didn't know you
Good
lived down
times.
there.
Oh yeah.
You lived in the
Yeah,
trailer for
me
a while?
me and Anna lived there for about 9-10 months. We went fishing every evening.
Right.
Good life.
That's awesome.
We broke that thing in. I'm talking broke it in right.
Oh boy.
Isaiah 50.
That's right.
Was it a Carly model?
I don't know.
Hey, did you see in the news that crazy person beating on that dude's door? It was
Yeah.
nuts, but a Stopbox would sure come in handy.
You can keep your gun in a stop box and you can get to it easy. You don't have to fumble for keys. There's no code to put in. It is all mechanical, super simple, and all made right here in the USA. Of course, we're talking about Stopbox USA. Most traditional storage options force a bad trade-off, either locked away, are tough to get to in a pinch, or too accessible and unsafe. Stopbox is built to give you both speed and security. It's completely mechanical, and the 5-button design is built for muscle memory so you can get in fast while still keeping kids, guests, or anyone else out. Look, it's made right here in the USA, which we love. They make great products like Stopbox wall-mounted, chamber locks, and other essential gear. If you're on the road a lot like we are, the Stopbox Pro is TSA compliant, so you can fly with it securely in your check bag.
Watch this muscle memory, Martin. Just like that, I'm in.
Like in my case, like when the guy broke into my grandparents' house, it wasn't my house, and thank goodness nobody was there. But if I had been there, I'd have wanted to get to my weapon, and I'd have wanted to get to it fast. For a limited time, our listeners get 10% off at Stopbox when you use the code
.com
at checkout. Head to StopboxUSA.com and use the code
.com
for 10% off your entire order. After you purchase, they will ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them our show sent you. That's code
.com
at StopboxUSA.com.
I've got a buddy of mine though. He played 19 or 18 holes of golf with 2 golf balls in his shoe, and didn't know it. And said, "Oh man, my feet hurt."
Hold on. Didn't know it?
And didn't know it. He said, "Oh man, my feet hurt." He'd hit a ball.
Who did that?
Huh? Don?
Who's Don?
Ashley? Don Ashley? No, I'm serious. The boy played 18 holes of golf with 2 golf balls in his shoe for the whole, and they're walking. They ain't got the carts. No, they're walking with the bag.
Don ain't ever walked no.
Hey,
Ain't never walked 18 holes on a golf
He
course.
did. That's what he's playing golf for, is for health.
For health, and he had 2 golf balls.
That's right. And he made about 5 blisters on his feet
Playing golf.
playing golf.
You don't think
tennis shoe.
you don't think any of that bunch you play poker with lied to you, do you?
They're all
Yeah, they lie. They all liars.
all
Well,
liars.
every human's a liar.
World class liars.
Okay, that's right.
It
Hey,
sounds like to me he trying to make an Uncle Si story. I mean, that's something you'd do.
Yeah.
Except, you'd eventually make a hole in
he
one.
He was a pretty good storyteller because look, he goes to the house with his hand wrapped up. And I said, "What happened?" He said, "Well, I got some kind of disease and they had to cut 2 fingers off."
That's sad.
So look, he kept telling us, all that. And he said, "The preacher's going to come by here in a minute and say a prayer for me to help me heal." And it was Cruz pulled up to play poker. So when Cruz come in, see him and Don, he said, "Yeah, Cruz just said a prayer for me out in your yard. That's okay." I said, "Oh yeah." Then he couldn't stand it no more and got to laughing and just took the bandage off. I said, "Hey, come here a minute. I got a meat cleaver. Come here and put your fingers right there, the hand down." I said, "You lie to me again, I'm going to cut off 2 of them."
Well, I hate to tell you, he lied to you about that golf ball story.
Well, hey.
I wish we had a golf ball.
Hey.
I don't think I could get my shoe on.
Four guys, backed him up. They said, "Hey."
Guess what? They're liars too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, no, well, hey. He said he took his shoes off and he said, "No wonder my feet hurt." He said, "Look at the size of them blisters they wore."
I got nothing.
That's not believable.
Well, that's it.
I mean, that's one of them things. That's one thing.
That's the end of this podcast.
Podcast is over. Hey, Don had 4 blisters on it. He played 18 holes of golf with 2 golf balls in his tennis shoe.
And you believe it.
I didn't say that. I'm just telling the story.
Yeah, he never said he believed it.
I ain't said this is true or I believe it. I just said, hey,
These,
here it is.
these are the people Si hangs out
I
with.
went with all Fox News. I'll report, you decide.
That's it, boys.
That's
Hey,
he said. I don't know.
I report. Hey, you
Man's a
decide.
reporter.
Oh my goodness gracious!
That is a wild one.
I tell you,
Oh.
I've led a very interesting life.
It gets more
And
interesting.
the
all
reason
the time,
is,
don't it?
hey, I've had some weird friends.
Why you think that is?
Who do you think is your weirdest
Well,
friend?
Who, huh?
Of all your friends ever, you've got a lot of
Probably
weird ones.
Phil and Kay.
Why you Robertsons attract the weird ones?
Well, hey, no, because look.
Most
hey,
of my friends pretty normal.
it was
You say that, but we're
look,
friends with him.
No.
Well, I understand.
Hey, it was James H. Robertson and Merritt Robertson that started all this.
And they were,
cousins.
Okay.
Cousins.
Yeah. and they say they were second cousins. Hey, I don't know. But the Robertsons, I guess we're a weird magnet. Because, Bill has had some strange people come to his house and stay there, live there a while.
Yeah, they just camp out.
Yeah, just camp out. You'd walk in there sometime and, hey, it'd be some dude laying on the floor. You say,
So many names are going through my head.
yeah,
right now.
no. You
And
just
they all
say,
ended
hey,
Uffy.
what's wrong with him? Because he's always snoring. So what's wrong with him? I said, oh, he's okay. No.
Anybody ever just showed up at your house and done that?
Every now and then. Yeah. It's the overflow.
The overflow is size. We need to just have an episode of Phil and Si's eclectic friendships. We can bring Skip Kuvion on, tell about how he remembers when he was in the womb.
Mm-hmm.
Tim Mize.
It was dark mice.
What did you say?
Who was that? Oh, that was the artist.
Skip
was the artist
100%
that
says
I can remember when I was in the womb.
he remembers being in the womb.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
dark.
and he was philosophizing. Okay, thank you. Let's see, what do I need to do here?
Skippy Kuvion.
That dude wild, and would build something for this office like a table, and it would have 472 screws in it.
But that's one thing.
Nails.
No, but that's one thing.
Not even
about
screws.
growing up in the Robertson
Nails.
neighborhood,
Uh-huh.
life was never dull.
Oh, no, y'all were poachers.
Oh no, cause hey, no.
Running from the law
We-
has
oh
that
no, we
effect.
had more fun.
Oh.
Hey. Yeah.
Well, a couple of those
Hey,
guys.
you would have to go to Africa and catch you about 40 monkeys and put them in a barrel to have as much fun as you live around the Robertson neighborhood.
that would be pretty fun.
I don't know if that's fun or not. Catching monkeys?
Oh.
Monkeys are mean.
But
Oh no, you'd have to. I mean, hey, you'd have to have 40 monkeys in the barrel to have the fun I've had.
There used to be a
up.
game when I was a kid. We had monkeys in a barrel. You remember that
You
game?
pull it out.
Anyway, Si, you know that the only other official sighting of the Black Panther came from one of Phil's assistants.
Oh no, hey, one of my aunts shot at one right in an oak tree above her house. She was pregnant at the time. She missed it. That was the bad part. That was the funny part.
Yeah.
Because this woman could shoot, buddy.
You got
Okay, everybody said, what do you mean? What do you mean? You missed him. She said, well, I got excited. I just looked up and seen him growling at me. She said, it scared me a little bit, so I missed him.
Who was she pregnant with?
Huh?
I'd like to meet that person.
Her
Well,
third
one
cousin.
of the Alexanders.
So who was the other
Right.
Black Panther?
It may have been Tim Alexander.
Yeah, old Tim.
Because he's kind of like me. He's had all the diseases, too, of childhood.
The diseases of childhood.
Man.
Hold on. Who else saw the Black
No,
Panther?
it was one of the, was it Huffy, Duffy, Snuffy? One of
I have no idea.
one of the
Snuffy.
Huffies. Well, he was like, I think we called him Huffy. He was friends with, anyways, I forget, but he had claimed to see the Black Panther on the main road. So that's when him and Phil started putting out cameras and looking for tracks, but they never came up with any evidence.
No hard evidence.
Oh, Ben Phil sees plenty of cat tracks over on Phil's property.
Yeah.
And
Martin?
there's about, it'd take, bigger than my hand.
Martin?
Especially after a rain on a muddy right away.
I believe you.
Mhm.
Martin doesn't seem to be buying into that one.
And I think there was one other sighting, but I think those guys.
But here's
What
what
were
gets,
we talking about at the beginning of the podcast? The
The psychedelic.
the psychedelics.
Hey,
I think there were psychedelics involved.
no. Here's what gets me.
They
We've
did
got
micro.
mountain lions.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a big cat. That deal. But they're like a deer, kind of that color with it's two-tone. They got a little tan and then a little orange glow to them in the other part.
How many mountain lions you seen?
Well, I've seen quite a few. Okay.
He's led an interesting.
But I did see one of them on Phil's property.
Wait.
Big
So
cat.
you saw a mountain lion and a black panther.
And a black panther.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, Alan saw a big cat
Now,
too.
Al did see a mountain lion.
Mountain lion, but there's the mountain lion. And it was in the pine thickets. You know, when you're going out to Phil's place,
Mm-hmm.
you know, on Red Cut Road.
He saw it.
Yeah, he's driving along and it's cat's running with him.
Oh yeah, it's
About-
very very believable story. he
About
tells.
15 miles an hour, he's looking and this thing jumping through the woods. So he pulled up.
Was this before or after Christ?
Well, I don't know.
Because Al was known to dabble.
Yeah,
there for a little
when
bit
he
in
was
his
living
life.
down there, but he saw it, But hey,
Curious.
Hard to say.
but hey, you got the big black mountain lion, not a black mountain, but a mountain lion. You got the big, the one in Florida. He's not a black panther.
That's a
The
Florida panther.
Florida panther.
Florida panther.
As soon as you leave the airport,
this one's
in
what
Fort
a
Myers,
jaguar.
there's-
Jaguar. He's South America, okay, but they got him in.
how
Florida.
the heck he get to Florida?
It's a short swim.
Look,
Can you get to
and that's
Cuba?
another thing. They said everything is moving from the south going north.
How they gonna get over
All
that
your
wall?
big cats. You what?
How they gonna get over that wall?
They stop right
What
there.
wall?
Plenty to eat.
The one between us and Mexico.
Ain't no wall, son. you got to go to China that has a great wall, boy.
Oh man.
Look, the weather is warming up around here, and I know for me and my family what that means. The schedule is getting kind of crazy. We got
it's crazy.
baseball, travel, meals on the run. But one thing I keep consistent is AG1.
Mm-hmm.
It's an easy daily habit for whole body health, and it only takes like 20 seconds. It's a daily health drink that's clinically proven to support gut health and fill in common nutrient gaps with more than 75 different vitamins, minerals, probiotics, and more. You're not mixing and matching a bunch of different pills and powders, no complicated routine, because how many scoops will do you, Si?
Hey, one, that's the amazing thing about it. 75 different things that your body needs, and they figured it out and put it in one scoop.
My mornings start with AG1, so I know I've already done something good for my body before the day even gets going. Plus, the steady energy support from the superfoods and B vitamins is better than a cup of coffee. AG1 will keep you moving through spring, feeling your best. And we pretty much got everybody on it around here nowadays. Phil's drinking it. Christine's drinking it. I'm drinking it. We just one scoop in the morning, chug that sucker down. It's delicious. And you're just going to feel better. So go to drinkag1.com/duck to get an AG1 flavor sampler and a bottle of vitamin D3 plus K2 for free in your AG1 welcome kit with your first AG1 subscription order. That's a $72 value, yours free, only while supplies last. That's drinkag1.com/duck. I do have a Black Panther email sighting. This one's from...
No, that's a human being in a black suit on.
Don't ruin the... Glenn Daniels said he found this one in West Virginia on a trail cam.
That's Godwin. Look at there.
Hey, that's
old,
Johnny God on top of the black dark side of the moon, boys.
That's old Johnny Godwin.
That's it.
the
That's
dark
old Johnny
Look at that.
G.
Look at that visor. I know that
Right.
face anywhere, man.
That Black Panther has shrunk, by the way.
That,
Hey.
yeah, he's a house
That's
cat.
right. Hey,
now.
hey.
Uh-oh. Stone's getting up in age. He got to take a break.
A little TT break,
Okay,
boys.
boys,
He'll be
hey.
back. He'll be back.
There is another one.
Prostrate is acting up, boys.
I did get a Black Panther email that I've never seen this photo, which is rare.
Oh, there you go.
Doesn't look like a regular cat.
Okay.
That's
Because
the news.
I would say I've probably seen more Black Panther photos than any human being on earth at this point, because everybody sends me everyone that's
Wait,
ever
was
been
he
on
on a tree? He
So-
looked like he was climbing on a tree.
Well, let's see.
Damien from Conway, South Carolina
Damien.
sent this one in. Martin's just laughing.
So bad.
That's a good one.
Why is it bad?
It is a good one. No, that's a good one.
It's a baby
I'm
Black
like,
Panther.
I'm like Martin. Yeah.
So bad.
That is not a house cat.
No, that looks like somebody has used a saw,
It looks like
a cutout, and planted it back.
Why does its tail come
That's what
from
I'm
its
talking
stomach?
about.
I don't know. No.
Its tail
Martin-
looks like it needs
Yeah.
to sign up for hymns.
Yeah, Martin's laughing. I know why he was laughing.
His
Okay.
tail's the reason Stone's in the bathroom right now.
He went and bought him a 4x8 sheet of plywood.
That's so bad.
Painted it
And
black.
had a saw and had done that and then painted it black and so hooked it on the tree.
That's so bad.
No. That's good. I love it. That's
Somebody put that on in
that's
front
like
of somebody's
the cowboys.
trail cam.
That's like the cowboy with his horse
Oh
that you see out people's yards.
no,
What?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
What
Not a-
yard has a cowboy on a horse?
No, he ain't on the horse. He's on one knee praying.
Oh,
Oh, that
Okay.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
With the horse.
With a
It's
horse.
It's a cross,
that's so bad.
No, I knew why you was laughing.
Yeah, that's just bad.
That might be the worst one.
Oh,
I really wasn't paying that close of attention to it, but that is a
And then you got it on. the
hey,
big
that would
screen.
put me on the horns of a dilemma if I actually saw one,
he's still going.
with the 30-30 in my
Okay.
hand.
What would
Because people say they don't exist, and I'm just saying, I ought to kill him and then show him to you. Then maybe you'd believe.
Well, you call
I said, but
call wildlife and fisheries. Ask them if you can shoot one.
no. I did. I did that one night. And hey, I wish I'd had this conversation done. Because the guy on the other end of the line, he said, no, I said, wait a minute. Why can't I shoot my imagination? I said, you're telling me I don't see what I see. I said, so now I called and asked permission to shoot it. And you say, oh, you can't shoot them.
Mhm.
What are the rules? Like if
Yeah.
I shot a moose in Louisiana, there's no moose season.
All you got to say is, I was in fear of my life.
I was scared.
No,
for
but
my
hey, I
life.
come around the big oak tree, and I said, there he was.
If you shoot a moose, though, call me.
Huh.
That stuff's good.
I
I'll
fixed
butcher him.
that.
I'll
I
help
fixed
you
that,
butcher
yeah.
him up.
We'll have a party. It's like when that guy killed that bull, and he's talking about, hey, what his wife said, what are we gonna do?
When he punched the
Barbecue.
Yeah, we're gonna have a barbecue. Call all the folks.
Barbecue.
Oh, that's so funny.
That's all.
Yeah, I just don't know the rules on, shooting animals that there are no seasons for.
Well, I always
because
just-
they're not supposed to be there. But I mean, a moose could get lost and walk down I-20.
Across Mississippi River.
He don't have to cross the Mississippi River to get to me.
Oh, we got bridges. Yeah, they can just.
I'm on the moose side of the Mississippi River.
Are you?
Yeah.
I guess some. Yeah. Some of them.
A moose could technically walk from Colorado to here if he felt like it.
Oh yeah, Shirus moose. I forgot about them little guys.
Little.
Well, compared to like the Yukon mooses
Yeah.
and all them.
But
others.
technically, that could walk here too. It would just take a really long time.
That's a
Yeah,
big.
he
animal.
better get started.
That's a big animal.
He better get started if he gonna make it here. He better get to rolling. Oh,
I don't think I could shoot a moose. I would feel bad about it because they're so big.
I've been watching too much Ice Age. All I'm thinking about is old Manny walking down here.
The
Woolly mammoth.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
woolly
should,
mammoth.
if you see a woolly mammoth, do not shoot it. You will be in trouble. Those are endangered, sir.
Yeah, they're extinct.
Oh, that's,
Si, how do you feel about dinosaurs? We ever asked you that? How do you feel about dinosaurs?
Hey,
what
I'm
is there
just
to
curious.
feel?
What do you mean? Oh, did they exist?
Were they here?
Yeah.
of course
Yeah.
they were. Are there people that don't believe in dinosaurs now?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, I think that's
Well, hey,
a pretty.
they
I
need
think
to-
that's a pretty
They
big
need to
deal.
go to Montana.
Montana.
Yeah.
They go to Glen Rose, Texas.
Yeah.
The dinosaur capital of Texas.
Well, you can see some of the bones.
Yeah, I was just curious. There are people, right? Like that. I mean, I'm not making this up, correct? You're on the internet.
I'm doing it right now.
Did dinosaurs exist?
Why do people think dinosaurs are a myth?
Yeah.
I mean, I went through a spell
got
where
a
I was worried
question to
about
ask.
birds, but
And the moon.
I got a question.
I believed in the moon.
You got to have a little faith in
People on it, I was questioning. I'm now siding with the people on it.
You know why I think that they existed?
Because,
Where did oil come from?
oh,
Earl.
you cooking?
Earl.
Goodbye,
That's
Earl.
where all that oil came from was dead dinosaurs.
Dead dinosaurs.
Thousands of them.
Millions, brother.
That's right.
Millions.
Big ones.
I don't
Big
know about
ones,
that
too.
part.
Big bad ones with big giant teeth.
Yeah, that's one of the best songs ever made.
Goodbye, Earl.
No, Dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
Oh, Dinosaur.
It's a good one.
I went back to Earl.
That's right, Earl.
Dinosaur is a jam.
Oh, it's good.
We were at the
Singing a song about making love to your drummer.
oh boy.
That's the best one there is.
No, we were at where
Right.
were we at? We were at the Flying Tiger the other night. There was a guy up in the corner singing, and he just cranked out a little dinosaur.
Oh, really? What Carter think of that? Was he there with y'all?
He was amazed that I knew every word to a song from the 1900s.
Yeah.
There's a new thing kids are doing too, where they ask you what year you were born,
Uh-huh.
and as soon as you say 19, they start singing the Jurassic Park theme song.
For
And
real?
all my kids are about to get whooped over it.
Really?
Dad, what year were you born? I'm like 19, and doo, 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 doo. And I'm like, it's not funny. I'm not that old.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we are.
We really are.
That's what the kids are doing these days, Si.
Yeah, we really are that old. And that's fine. That's a badge of honor. We
What
made
got
it.
me about the dinosaurs is all the different species.
Yeah, they're like dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a
you
lot
got
of.
your little bitty ones, and you got your giant ones,
That's because they was cousins.
and then you got your super big ones, big long neck, and all they ate was vegetables.
What about the ones underwater?
I don't know.
Them are the
Them
ones we got to be
Them were-
worried
I've
about.
said them were cool.
No, not no word. They could still be around.
Yeah, how would you know?
That ocean deep, man.
That ocean's big.
Well, I was fixed to say that's true.
Because I'm
Oh,
a
there's
believer in the flood took out the dinosaurs.
Hey, I will
but that
say
can't
this.
take out the underwater ones.
Yo, hey, there's stuff we ain't even seen yet in the ocean.
Oh, 100%.
Well, that's why when somebody says they don't believe in Black Panther,
What? You think that there's an
aquatic.
Black Panther?
no,
Is that
I'm
where they
just
go
saying,
for refuge?
Yo,
The Black
Mariana
Panther?
Trench?
there's
Eels.
stuff we hadn't even seen that lives in the ocean. So hey, why can't there be stuff that lives in the jungle? Speaking of that, watch the TV, and they found a new. Okay, they got him on a camera, trail cam. He's a little deer-like animal, dark brown,
Not the dick.
and he's got white markings on his face. He looks like some of the stuff in Africa that's got the big straight horns that go up.
Yeah.
Where does he live?
This thing?
Huh? No.
Two tiny
Nope.
deer species.
He's dark brown, I said.
I just typed in new deer
Yeah.
and saw what would come up.
No, he's about that size, and they say he's some kind of cow.
A cow?
They say he's some kind of cow, and they're looking for him now. They got a team of scientists down there. They found him. That what they done is Secrets of the Jungle.
I Googled
Okay.
that.
And what they found is they found a cave on this island in the Pacific.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Interesting.
it was a hospital.
Secrets of the Jungle is a
Yo.
Pokemon movie.
It was a hospital that the Japanese used during the war. And they found bullets. Operating room, broken
Mhm.
bones. That leg bones where they
Very good
Had to
hospital.
amputate them.
But they was the ones that lived on that island was a special, like the Green Beret in the military. They was specialists in their
Japanese.
field.
For the
So
Japanese.
it was cool. But that's where they found that one animal that I'm talking about. They seen it on that island. Now they're trying to track it down. They can't do it. So they fixed to try bringing in dogs to run it down. That will track him.
Somebody need to tell them about a thermal drone.
Well, no, well, but they're
What
they're-
channel was this on?
Huh?
What channel was this
Oh,
on?
I don't know what channel.
There's
I was
there's
just-
odds that this is
I was
new
just going through
in
it.
2005.
Yeah, I just went to it, and the
This could be an
title-
old episode.
the title was "Secrets of the Jungle." Well, when I said "Secrets of the Jungle," I said, let's see what's that about. And then, hey, come up with a missing, because they think it's about to go extinct.
Well, if he's on an island, yeah.
Well, no, because hey,
And he's the only
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
but he's a beautiful animal, because he's dark brown, and then he's got like white markings on his face, and then he's got the long two poles of antlers, about 4 foot long.
All right, look, springtime is here. It's warming up. You know what that means? That means more outside cooking. And y'all know we love to eat beef around here. And that's because of our friends over at TryTails Beef make such a good product, baby. Ain't it good?
It's so good. It's our friend Si Robertson would say, fire on the grill.
Look, before we got TryTails, getting ready for a cookout, man, somebody had to run the grocery store, do all the things, grab whatever was left in case you were late in the day. And you never really know where that beef comes from. But with TryTails Beef, we skip the grocery store and do it a different way. TryTails comes from a family ranch out in Texas. They're a 5th-generation American ranch, so they've been at it for a while now. Look, the beef comes straight from their ranch and other ranchers they work with who raise cattle the same way. Their steaks are properly aged and shipped straight from the ranch to your door. We threw a couple of ribeyes on the grill. Look, salt, pepper, garlic, hot fire, that's all you need. Look, because I tell you what, when the beef comes from people who raise cattle for a living, you can taste the difference. The tenderness and the flavor are fantastic. So if you're stocking the freezer for grilling season, go check out TryTails Beef. I know in Si's case, Christine loves it, which is just she doesn't eat
she
meat.
ain't a big meat eater, folks.
Yeah. Just go to trybeef.com/
Duck.
That's trybeef.com/
Duck.
support ranch families and eat some dang good steak.
How big was it?
Oh, he'll probably weigh like about the size of a deer.
Is it a deer or a cow?
Normal sized deer. 100 pounds, 125.
How,
But they say it's some type of cow. It's what they said.
how are we just now finding a 120-pound cow?
Well, I'm just telling you what I saw on TV.
That's unbelievable.
But they got about 4 pictures of him on the trail cam. But he's a beautiful animal, and he ain't. He's like the little deer in Florida.
In
He's a little bit bigger.
2024, scientists identified a brand new deer species called Pudella carlei in Peru.
That's the one I showed him.
Tiny mountain-dwelling deer. But this was in the Andes Mountains, not a Pacific island.
This one was on a island in the Pacific.
In the Pacific.
A headline about the new Peruvian deer.
That's all you're going to find.
Yeah. Interesting.
I'm going to do some research.
That's like all the Aztec stuff that's in the jungle.
In Mexico?
Yeah, well, Mexico and other places. Well, the jungle has actually took over it. And it used to be like a thriving city with thousands of people in it. And then they figured they couldn't figure out what happened to the population. So they found all these bones.
That's wild.
Which one?
But the Aztecs.
Oh.
Probably a disease.
Well, they had they checked. They just said, well, hey, they died for some reason, and we ain't figured out why they died.
You don't reckon?
Because it used to be a gigantic city.
You don't reckon it went underwater one day, do you?
Right? They have. That was one way they'd die.
First
Drown.
time he came with water. Next time it's with
You can only tread water so long.
Yeah.
40 days and 40 nights is not optimal.
Yeah.
Especially when there's still more coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah, then the fountains of the deep have been opened.
Go. Come from below, above, everywhere.
Everywhere.
That's wild.
I don't want to be taken out by water or fire.
I had an experience with that in Alabama.
A Noah's Ark style flood?
Well, no, about the flood. Because you got to think about it. It's a mountain, okay? And my water source, okay, for where I live there in Alabama, was a spring water that they had run PCV pipe, okay, down to the house. And all I do is turn it on ice cold spring water.
Ice cold.
And here's the thing. Paint Rock River is at the bottom of this mountain. It went dry in the 20s. The river did.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess where everybody got their water during that period?
Top of the mountain.
Yeah, that spring water that was hooked to my house.
So you didn't have a water bill then?
No.
Just
No,
come.
all,
whenever you
hey,
want.
all I had was spring water that just, and hey, the
That's
guy was
awesome.
pretty smart. 3-inch, 2-inch, 1-inch, half-inch.
Oh, necked it
He
down.
come down the mountain,
Necked it down for flow and
and
pressure.
hey, and when you turn that water on, I'd say the pressure was all 60
PSI.
pounds. Yeah. And ice cold.
Ice cold.
What if you want it hot?
Huh?
Well, you got a
What?
water heater.
Hey, if you want it hot, you had to put it in a pan, boil it.
Yeah.
But hey, I wouldn't do that. All I do is every day I get home, fill up a glass of water, drink it.
How'd you take a shower?
Huh?
What'd you shower?
Oh, no. They had a hot water heater in there
Oh, okay.
to heat the water up.
I was about to say.
No, I ain't.
You spent your life taking
you
cold
gonna take
showers.
it in there? Yeah, you gonna take a cold shower too,
That'd
buddy.
kill our buddy Godwin.
Yeah.
Godwin more a hot springs kind of fella.
Yeah, he's a hot tub feller.
But look, that spring was 10 yards below the peak, top the highest point.
Did you ever have to go up there and work on
It was a brown circle about both sides of these tables, and it was about 7 foot deep and a sandy bottom, and the sand was. This was a good spring. Sand was bubbling up about 2 foot, just constantly.
I bet that
He's
was
talking
good water.
Huh?
I bet it was good.
Oh no!
Should have
You
bottled
talking
it.
about, yeah. In Vivian, Louisiana, there's one, and it's in a cliff, and the guy that owned the land took pipe, knocked it in the wall,
Yeah.
and hung a dipper up there, and that thing was just cold, ice cold water coming out of it all the time.
Yeah.
We'd walk up there just to get us, dipper of ice cold spring water.
And our water's just yellow.
Oh, it's yellow.
Yeah, that's good water if it's yellow.
I got a bind out on Candy one day and drank
Caney Lake water?
Candy Lake water. It looked good.
That's gonna look better than the rest of our water.
And
Well, I've drunk Red River. water.
it didn't work out.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was crapping through a screen door for
Oh.
about 3 days.
Oh, I drank some in Red River when I was a teenager. No ill effects.
See, well, that's
But
different.
it was flowing now. It's flowing water.
That's the difference between inbreeding and not inbreeding.
No, hey. No, that was just
Crossbred
hey,
and purebred.
not only that, the sandy. No, hey,
Do you
Yeah.
think the Red River's good to drink?
it was back when I was a child. No, nowadays.
Was it
may not
red?
be.
Was it red back then?
Huh?
Was it?
No, it's clear.
It was clear.
Yeah, it's clear. It's flowing. Yeah. And sand is, it's purifying itself all the time.
That Red River in Arkansas is about the prettiest thing you ever saw.
No.
The Washita River in Arkansas is beautiful.
Oh.
Once you get up high enough.
I drank that water up there on Red River in Arkansas.
Yeah.
I drank it, wouldn't even worry about it. All the rocks and stuff it goes over all the time. Hey, rock and roll.
We gotta study him.
I'm serious. I
We
drink.
gotta send you.
Hey,
Hey,
off.
well, just think about all the antioxidants he puts in his body every day. That tea, 2 gallons of tea every day.
Just goes to
I
show
run. Hey, I flush my system, son.
you.
Don't ever doubt it.
It goes to show you what rest will do for you. Rest and hydration.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it will make you more active too.
Key to life.
I did that again, Martin.
The key to life,
Hey,
rest and
That
hydration.
first day he said, I'm active.
I'm
active.
Active what? Actively what? What are you actively doing?
All right, what's the
All right.
Almighty gonna leave us?
I already teased us with a verse earlier. Isaiah 52:7. How beautiful on the mountains are the feet of those who bring good news, who proclaim peace, who bring good tidings, who proclaim salvation, who say to Zion, your God reigns.
And how can they believe unless somebody preaches the gospel to them?
Tells them
There
about
you
it.
go.
Go
All right.
tell somebody about Jesus.
We'll see y'all next time right here in the duck call room. We're out.
Ooh.